Hi, everybody. I am recording this. This is your ambassador training. My name is Beth Nelson, and I am a Gold Ambassador with Plexus. And thank you, Sandy, for joining me this evening. I am going to be showing you some slides this evening, so I'm going to share the screen now. And I asked everybody to bring their quick start guide and their let's get started so that we can go over some of the things that are in here. So real quick, I will be sharing the screen and we will go over some of the things in the PowerPoint. So first of all, again, I am Beth Nelson, Gold Ambassador with Plexus. And this is, for me, the best job. I love my job with Plexus. First of all, make it a commitment. Decide that you're going to change everything and that you're going to do this full-time or part-time, but you have the freedom and you're going to do it in the time zone that you want to do it in. Do it for the amount of time that you want to do it. This is the Plexus vision statement, and it's actually contained within your quick start guide. So this is something that you can read over yourself. But one of the things that I really like in this statement is we conduct ourselves and operate in a way our ambassadors, employees, and their families will be proud of today, tomorrow, and in the future. And so that's something that I really appreciate that they put in their vision statement. That's something that we can always be proud of, is the way that Plexus operates. And I'm proud to work for a company that is proud of themselves and proud of the way that they operate. So this is your quick start guide, and this is the 10-page guide, or the 10 start guide for a strong start. And there's 10 steps that you should kind of check off on here that you can do, get you started with your business, be a product of the product, get to know your ambassador success kit, state your why. So those are some of the things that we're going to go over through here, and I'll just go over a few of them. One of them is stating your why. Before you start with your why, it's kind of important to go over in your head a few thoughts of why are you doing this? What do you want out of this opportunity? Did you do this for yourself? Did you do it for your health? Did you do it for your finances? Did you do it to help grow yourself? Exactly what do you want out of this? One of the things, if time and money were no object, what would your life look like? What would your future look like? So those are some of the things that you want to put in your why. Write it all down. Be specific with your goals. Put down in your why and in your goals what you want out of this business. What does it feel like? What does it sound like? What would it feel like to sign your first ambassador, or sign your 50th ambassador, or sign your 1000th ambassador? What would it feel like to walk across that stage at convention as an Emerald ambassador, to get the keys to your first Lexus, or, really put that in your mind, put that in your heart, put it as a belief, really solidify it for yourself. When you're setting your goals, put it down every month. Write it down on a piece of paper every single month and check it off every month. And, one of the things that one of the ambassadors told me is have a BHAG, a big, hairy, audacious goal. Don't be afraid to set something that's way over the top. Go ahead and reach for the moon, reach for the stars. So don't be afraid to set that goal to say, this month I'm going to do 500 in PVs, or this month I'm going to do $1,000 in PV. Go for the outrageous, and you never know how you might obtain that. It's possible. It's absolutely possible. So set that dream and go for it. When you share your whys, share it with your sponsor, share it with your friends, share it with everybody. Write it down, post it in a place where you're going to see it. Post it in a place where you can look on it. Put it in your refrigerator. Put it on your mirror in your bathroom to remind you why Plexus is important to you, why it's important to your family, why it's important to your health. You want to make sure that this is something that you see all of the time so that you can remember why you started this in the first place. Is this something that you did because of your health, your family, your future? You want to make sure that you look at that all the time and remind yourself, this is why I started and this is why I'm never going to give up. And then visualize your life. See it, feel it, don't give up. Take 30 minutes after we're done, after you write your why down, and then really visualize it. Think about it and go, okay, I can see myself walking across that stage as an Emerald Ambassador, picking up my award. I can see myself going to the Lexus dealership and walking out of there with my Lexus. You know, how do you feel? How do you feel if you get to tell your family and friends, guess what I did today? How would you feel if you got to post that on Facebook? Guess what I did today? Because of this company and because of what I believed and what I set for myself, this is what I got to do. So if you believe it, you can do it. And then affirmations. I have a list of affirmations and I have by my desk. And these are my thoughts that I think of all the time. And you need to speak these thoughts and say, okay, these are what my positive thoughts are. They say, if you think negative, you're going to be negative. If you think positive and speak positive, those positive thoughts are going to happen to you. So these are your affirmations that you're going to write down and speak those and think those so that this positive life is going to happen to you. So on these daily affirmations, these are just a couple of things that I have thought about and other people have thought about to give you an idea of what you can put for your affirmations. I have unlimited potentials. I have the opportunity and products that people are desperate for. They need and desire this. When I speak, people are drawn to me. They want to hear what I have to say. So these are just a couple of the ones that you can put on your affirmations. So, you know, go out of your comfort zone and put a few of those down and look at those every day too and say those out loud to yourself and say, I'm going to be positive today and I'm going to make this happen. And then preparing your elevator speech. Now, what is an elevator speech? An elevator speech is something that if you have like 30 seconds to tell somebody what you do, you're going to be able to tell them in 30 seconds what Plexus is about and what this opportunity is about. Now, I have two different elevator speeches. I have one that I tell people about the products, and I have one that I tell people about the opportunity. And the reason I have two is because you never know what people are interested in, if they need the business, if they need the products. So it's always good to have two elevator speeches. So this is kind of an example. What do you do? I'm an independent distributor for Plexus. People go, Plexus? You know, so that's kind of a way to give people an idea, and then you give them your elevator speech. What do? I help people improve their health and wealth. What do? I'm an independent distributor for a health and wellness company. People will go immediately from something like that, an independent distributor. Well, what do? That opens the door up for you to give them your 30-second elevator speech, tell them exactly what Plexus is, and give you the door to open their life with these products. So the power of 3 and duplication. This is you, and you have your team of 3 on your level 1. And you know, when we do our teams, our level 1s each give us, I'm going to go right now into the business part of it. When we do our business, our first level 1 each gives us 5 points. And you want to do your first level with 3 people, 5 points each, and our pay points have been about $3 each. That would give you $15 per person which would be about $45 per your level 1 if you had 3 people. So if you duplicate those 3 people and teach them exactly the same way that I'm trying to teach you, then you can duplicate your level and get 3 people. And then those 3 people would give you 5 points each. And that would be my level 2, but your level 1. And then those people you would train, and they would duplicate themselves, and they would get 5 points each. And that would be then your level 2, my level 3. But each one of those people then would turn around and give you 5 points each. So you can see how it would exponentially grow from just duplicating yourself and getting 3 people for each 3 people, how it can grow and grow and grow. And it doesn't mean that you just have to get 3. You can keep growing your level 1 to 20 people across, and having those 20 people each get 3 people or 5 people or 10 people. And those people get 3 people or 5 people or 10 people. That's the power of duplication. But if you properly train your people, then that duplication keeps happening and happening and happening. Sorry, my computer's going a little slow. So one of the really important things when you first start as an ambassador is creating what they call your Franks list. They usually tell you to get about 100 people. Doesn't matter if you have 100 people or if you only have 20 people, because it's really more about the quality of your people than the quantity of your people. But what you want to do is go through your list of friends and everything. You want friends, relatives, acquaintance, neighbors, kids connections, and service organizations. Go through your phone, go through your address book, go through your Facebook, go through old high school books, go through different things that you can remember. You'll be amazed at how quickly this list will fill up. Once you get your Franks list, then you want to identify the top 20 people that you want to contact first, that will either want to purchase the product or start the business. And those are going to be what you call your runners, your power partners, people that you're going to want to lock arms with and start working this business with. Those are going to be your top level ones that are going to duplicate with you and go on and on and on. Duplication. Again, duplicate, duplicate, duplicate. You want to continue to post on Facebook. Be consistent and be compliant. You want to make sure that you post a lot. People follow you on Facebook because they like your posts. They enjoy following your family. They enjoy following the things that you've posted on there about your dogs, your kids, your spouse, or whatever. So you want to make sure that you continue to post those kind of things, that you don't continually post 100 posts a day about Plexus. But put Plexus in there too. So when you're, going out with your family and you're running some errands or whatever, go, man, am I glad I have my pink drink, or I'm glad I have my Plexus this morning because I'm going to be running a ton of errands with my kids. And put a picture of you with your little Plexus that morning. That way it ties in with your family at the same time. Again, be compliant. If you're questioning anything or you have questions about compliance, there is compliance in the back office, or you can let me know and I can go over any of the compliance issues with you. Facebook do's and don'ts. Post at least 2, spread them out during the day. I usually do one in the morning, one in the evening, so that it can spread it out during the day. Post some selfies, like I said, with your pink drink. Be creative, have fun with it, be positive. Don't use the share button. If you share somebody else's post, you click the little share button to share somebody else's post, that actually shares their information on your page. So if somebody likes that post, it's going to actually lead back to that other person's page, and you could end up potentially losing a customer, because that other person then will see that somebody liked their post, and they could turn around and contact your friend saying, oh, thank you so much for liking my post. So I never, ever, ever share something. If you like something that somebody else did, copy the words, save the picture, and then turn around and post the entire thing on your page. Okay, Facebook do's and don'ts. Do not post anything that has graphics with before and after pictures. That is a big no-no with compliance. And then again, do use something that's got, look at me with my pink drink. You know, those are okay. Responding to Facebook inquiries. I do have some messages on the page that has some information that you can respond to Facebook inquiries. It's in the files on the team page. So private message them. Keep your answers short and sweet. Do not put prices on the page. Always follow up with them in a private message. Most people start with the triplex combo. That's 90% of what I recommend to people, because they need to get their gut healthy. You can send them products, testimonials, opportunity videos to watch. Always set a follow-up with somebody. If you end up not having them sign up for the products right then, say, can I follow up with you in a couple of weeks? Can I follow up with you in a couple of days? Follow up, follow up, follow up. Keep less. I have my little box here that I have all of my customers in, and I have the little date files. And that's my files that I follow up with people. I make a little 3x5 card for everybody. My customers, I follow up on my dates, and then my potentials, I follow up by date. So if it's easier for you to use a 5x7 piece of paper or to put it on your computer, follow up. Make sure you keep a list of everyone. 60% of people slip through the cracks and never get called back or a message back or anything like that, and they end up falling through the cracks. And I myself have lost customers or potential ambassadors because somehow or another I let them fall through the cracks and they ended up signing up with somebody else. So don't let that happen to you. These are sales statistics. 80% of sales are made on the 5th to 12th contact. That's absolutely true. I've done sales probably most of my life. 18 years with Bank of America, 13 years with a Yellow Page company. So I've done a lot of sales. So yes, 5th to 12th contact. So don't be afraid if you are sending them messages over and over and over again until they absolutely positively tell you no, thank you. Keep contacting them because they're not sure that they need it. They're not sure that it's something that's going to work for them. They have to do their research. They have to check it out. So you just never know how long it's going to take before somebody says yes. Income producing activity. Next thing. Income producing activity is the most important thing that you do. That's setting aside your time. And I would say at least 3 15-minute increments a day on your income producing. And that's calling, emailing, and texting people on your frank list. That doesn't mean scrolling through Facebook and liking and commenting. Although that is important to make sure that people still can see your posts on Facebook. Watching training videos and listening to the diamond calls, those are all important, but that's not considered income producing activities. Income producing activities is actually the time that you spend reaching out to those that you have not heard back from. So I try to set aside time in my calendar every day to do specifically those income producing activities. And I've gotten stricter on myself to where I'm actually setting a timer on my phone to actually do those activities and not scroll through on Facebook, so that I know I'm actually doing just my emailing, just my calling, just my texting. Keys to success. Work your business. You can work it part-time, but you can't work it sometime. So share 3 products with 3 people, share 3 Plexus opportunities with 3 people, share your skills with 3 team members, participate in 1 event, and you've had a perfect 10 week. When I first started in the business, I probably went to at least 1 Plexus event every week or every other week. I went to a ton of opportunity meetings. I looked on the Southern California Plexus page and went to tons of opportunity meetings. There's a bunch of them online. So as many as them as you can attend on Zoom trainings, attend. The more you attend, the more you learn, the more you learn, the more you know. So it's easier for you to talk to someone about the business and about the products if you know more. So attend as many as you can. Build reports with chat, 3-way calling, Zoom meetings, and lunches. So anytime any of you want a Zoom call with me or with a potential, please let me know. I'm available. We'll set it up. Within 48 hours of signing up a new ambassador, I would love to get on a call with you and set your new ambassador up for this. We can also have a lunch with the new ambassadors or a new ambassador launch or something like that. This is something that I've been thinking about doing starting in the fall, having a new ambassador launch and having them help with some of the opportunity meetings. So let me know what you think about this, and this is something that we will all work on. Product knowledge. You must be a product of the product. So know your Plexus products, know your website, your back office, the files and everything. If you have any questions about any of the products or what they can help with or anything like that, let me know. Go to the team pages, Team Sparkle, Steph's Plexus Gems. You can always ask on those team pages if you have a question. People will come back to you right away. There's always people that are available on any of those team pages to answer any questions. If you have somebody that says, hey, can this help with this? Can this help with that? There's always people that will come back to you on those pages. So please don't be afraid to ask. Plexus product guide. This is the little cards that you got with your success kit. This is probably one of the most important things to carry around in your purse. The only thing that it does not have, except for the new ambassadors that are signing up, it does not have the new edge on there. So that's something that you can either handwrite or put a sticker on there so that you would have the new product about the edge. But this has the talking points, it has some of the information about the product, and then it also has the full pricing guide. So this is a wonderful tool to be able to use if you're out and about somewhere and you want to talk to somebody and they said, well, what is Plexus and what does this have? And you have it right there at your fingertips. So it's a really nice tool to be able to say, well, it comes in 3 different prices and here's the 3 prices. So you can quote it to them from there without having to try to figure out what the actual price is. Happy customers become happy ambassadors. Send a thank you when they order. I always send a thank you. I send my customers a email every week. These are in the files on our back office. So you can send them an email every week so that you can kind of keep track of them. There's an email for the first 5 weeks. And then after that, after they've gone 5 weeks, then you can continue to just follow up with them and say, is there anything that you want to change with your order? Do you want to order a different product? Send them a product knowledge on a different product. Maybe they're interested in ordering the shakes, or maybe they hadn't thought about ordering the shakes, or maybe they hadn't heard about the new Plexus Edge and would like to maybe order the Plexus Edge. So that's something else that you can do with your customers. And then maybe they hadn't thought about becoming a wholesale ambassador and getting their products at a cheaper price, and all of a sudden they're your new ambassador. So that's another way to contact your customers and talk to them. You reap what you sow. You will get out of this business what you put into it. Is it hard work? Yes, it can be. You have to have determination, consistency, persistence, the love of it, and the commitment of it. But stay steady. It is a roller coaster, as it is with any business, but don't be afraid to bless and release when you need to. Any kind of a business, you will have the ups and downs, but it's an awesome business, and I'm so pleased that I said yes to Plexus. Make sure you educate yourself. Conference calls, YouTube videos, again, monthly opportunity meetings, like I said, training, convention, the team files where the magnifying glass is, and then in the back office, the resources and the knowledge base. The 11 ways that you can earn money with Plexus. Again, the compensation plan. This is also available in our back office. The personal and retail volume. If you're not familiar with this, on the first $100, we are not paid. That goes directly to Plexus. Otherwise, we get 15% commission on $100 up to $499, and then 25% on commission on everything over $500. And then this explains it in more details. So you always want to try to shoot for the goal of 500 PV per month, and then your preferred customer bonus. So the preferred customer bonus is on some of the different products. You get a preferred customer bonus every time they order those products. So say, for example, on the Triplex combo, your preferred customer bonus is $25. So besides your PV volume on the Triplex combo, you're also getting a $25 preferred customer bonus for them ordering that every month. So that's a nice extra bonus every month. Then the business building bonuses. When they order a welcome pack, you get a business building bonus, and that is paid 4 levels. So if you're the level 1, you get the amount that's in red. If you're the level 2, then you would get the amount right below that. If you're their level 3, the amount below that. If you're the level 4, the amount below that. So it's paid 4 levels deep. So that is a nice bonus, and those are paid to us every Friday. So you could actually get paid 5 times a month. So it's best to really understand these bonuses so that if you want to talk to somebody who's signing up as an ambassador, you know that these are the welcome pack bonuses that you are paid. You also make a 5% commission on all of your level 1s over $100. When you rank silver, gold, senior gold, ruby, and senior ruby, you get a one-time bonus for each of those. And then there's also a fast start bonus. If you rank gold, ruby, or senior ruby during your first month, your bonuses are all doubled. And again, the power of 3 duplication. If you duplicate your team, again, like I said, you're level 1, 5 points. Your level 2, 5 points. Your level 3, 5 points. Your level 4 is 4 points. Your level 5 is 3 points. Your level 2 is 1 point. Your level 7 is 1 point. And they range approximately $3 each. So that is a wonderful bonus for each of those. And then the Emerald bonus, all of the Emeralds get a yearly trip to Kona, Hawaii. They are allowed to participate in the Lexus program where they get a Lexus lease, and they get a share in the Emerald Pool. Now the Emerald Pool is 5% of the money that Plexus makes. is saved for the jewel pool, which is the emerald, sapphire, and diamonds. And 3% is paid out to the emeralds. Another percent is paid to the sapphires. So the sapphires get 4%, and then another percent is paid to the diamonds. So the diamonds get 5%. So here is, again, the profit share for the emerald and the sapphire. And then diamonds can re-enter and go back in under themselves and become a diamond again. So this just shows some of the cars and the bonuses for going up the ladder. Silver, you get a $100 bonus, gold, a $250, senior gold, $350, ruby, $500, senior ruby, $750. And then emerald, $500 towards the Lexus lease. And then at diamond, it's $1,000 a month towards the black Lexus. Woohoo! This shows the Plexus annual income, and this was from 2014, so you can kind of get an idea of what the annual income was average for the Plexus ambassadors. And I want you to dream big. Like I said, the Leaders Retreat for 2015 was at Gaylord in Washington, D.C. It was amazing, and I would love to have all of you earn Leaders Retreat to go to Dallas this year. So dream big, you can do it. Opportunities are like sunrises. If you wait too long, you're going to miss it. So don't miss this opportunity. Don't let it pass you by. It's an amazing opportunity, and all of you have the opportunity to make this happen. So he who asks a question remains a fool for 5 minutes. He who does not ask remains a fool forever. Does anyone have a question?
I have, wait a minute. Okay, so my question was, I was looking at it on your Facebook, do's and don'ts. So why do you not post a link to your back office?
A link to your back office?
Not to your back office, to your website. It said do not post a link to your website.
Oh, the best reason is because you want to really be able to talk to somebody and give them an idea of which products would work best for them without them just going straight to the website and not knowing which products they're going to choose. So if they go straight to the website, then they're just going to go, oh, well, maybe I should just get the Plexus Slim, when they really need to use the Triplex Combo. Or maybe I'm just going to go and get the Plexus Nerve, when they really need the Plexus Ease capsule. So if they just go in there and just start kind of looking around at it themselves, they're not really picking the right products for themselves.
Okay, that makes sense. And so then after they do like one of the orders, they do have, I would hope that they would have that bookmarked, but you still keep in contact to ask how that one product is doing?
Yes, yes. So that's why I normally just share the website to them in a private message instead of sending to them on my Facebook page. I send it to them in a private message so that I can say, okay, this is the best products for you, or this is the best combination of products for you. And then that way they know exactly which ones they should take.
And then I had another question, because I have noticed on some of your posts, you have a hashtag Beth Plexus Pink. And what is the purpose for doing that?
For me, the best way that I do it is just kind of for recognition of my posts. And then also if I want to go back and look up old posts that I've done, it's the easiest way for me to find the posts that I've done previously. I also make my own artwork. So I've done a lot of my own artwork on Canva and a lot of my own artwork through Pixabay, which I'm going to do on another training as 2 other artworks that I do. And this way people will know that that's my hand-created artwork. It's not something that I've taken from another ambassador or something that I've used from somebody else. It's something that I've made myself.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
So I will be posting this to the website, and that way if somebody else has any questions, they are more than happy to message me, and I will be happy to answer any questions. And thank everyone for joining in this evening, and I will see you all soon.
Thank you.